All right, so tell me a little bit about where you grew up and how you got into teaching and kind of that short journey. I know that's a long journey, but
right.
give me some background on yourself.
So the funny thing about that is how I got into it all. I born and raised in Norman, Oklahoma. Dad was coaching at OU at the time. He was there for 19 years, and then coming up through, and then he got a job at the Jacksonville Jaguars. And summer before my senior year. So I was like, well, do I stay in Norman or do I go down there? So I tried it out down there, got a job down there, met a few people, went to school down there for a day, hated it, and then came back and lived with my aunt and uncle, Uncle Dewey down in Norman and his 4 kids. And so I just kind of jumped in the fray. So that part to go finishing up high school was fun. Went to OU and then didn't know what I wanted to do. Once I got through at school, I got my undergrad in communications. And then it was, well, I know how to go to school. What about a job? I was like, well, I know how to go to school. So I went to grad school, and there I got my start coaching with a, it's a convoluted story. Anyway, a buddy of mine was teaching and coaching at a junior high, our middle school down there, Alcott. Like, I need a coach. So I went on there as a lay coach, and I was like, hey, this isn't bad. Still didn't know, wasn't all bought in. Like, I like coaching, but I had a dream of working in the NFL because my dad was doing it. It was like, well, it seemed like the right thing to do. So I got an internship with the Jaguars. So I was there for the summer. They let me go because it was just a 6-week, 8-week internship. And I had an interview with the Detroit Lions and in Chickasha. Well, after that, I spent months on my buddy's couch just because who doesn't do that? And then I went to those 2 different interviews, and I got the job in Chickasha, and here we are 17 years later. It's just kind of a long, convoluted story, but I'd always had the coaching bug because my dad did it, and if anybody talks to me, they know I have this chip on my shoulder. I want to prove I'm as good a coach as my dad, but I know I'll never get the chance to, I'm not going to ever get there, but that's not the goal. I would reach for that. So that's the chip I have. That's kind of the passion I have about it. But then I started off, just wanted to be a coach